Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. I have to kind of just leave you propped up here while I get things going because I am in a rush. What else is new? I told myself last night that I was going to get up early this morning before work and get a whole bunch of stuff done and wash and style my hair, which if you can't tell, it's currently wet and I need to leave in the next like 20 minutes. And I'm trying to bring some coffee with me so that I have something because I haven't had coffee or anything to eat yet. So I want to bring this with me. Okay, let's go brush our teeth now. We have so much to catch up on because this past week has just been so hectic, but in a good way. All right, so I'm in the car now. I need to leave in the next like 5 minutes. I'm waiting for my boyfriend, Sid, to come down. He spent the night last night and he was taking forever. And I was like, I just can't stand, like, one of my biggest pet peeves is just waiting around for somebody. So I was like, I'm just gonna go. Like, I need some fresh air. I'll wait for you by the car. Like, is it just me or like men take longer to get ready than women, I swear. The reason I have to wait for him is because where my apartment is, you can't park on the street. You have to get a parking permit and you need to park in a garage or a parking lot. So the garage where I park my car, you need a key card to get in and out. And his car is listed under my permit. So if you're like one household and you have multiple cars, I think I can park up to like 4 cars in this lot, but you only get 1 working key card per permit. So we have to share a key, and yeah, in order to get a second key I would have to pay for like a whole other permit, which like isn't worth it. Okay, he's finally here. Ugh. So yeah, it's one of just like the many small little things about where I currently live that just like it's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm not complaining about it, but I am looking forward to not having to deal with this. Okay, I just got here and I am 16 minutes early before my client is supposed to get here. I try to get here at least like 15 to 20 minutes before my first client is scheduled, just because I like to be here and be settled and have all my stuff ready to go before they get here. I feel like it just, I don't know. To me, it always just feels really unprofessional if I'm pulling in at the same time as them, or if they even get here before me. So since I have some time, I'm gonna just get my station set up really fast, and then hopefully I'll have like 5 to 10 minutes to just blow dry my hair really quick. If you guys want an updated video sharing like my favorite tools and products, everything that I use in the salon on clients, let me know. I've done a station tour video in the past and I showed you everything I have in my station and what I use and whatnot, and not too much has changed since that video, but it is a few years old, so if you want an updated one, I could do that. So this is what my first client's hair looked like when she came in. She had a little bit of lighter artificial color on the ends that was done in a salon, but for the most part, her hair was mainly virgin. And you can see her haircut was very blunt and it was shorter in the back and then a lot longer in the front. Is this where you always part your hair?
Yeah, I don't do much with my hair. That's why I'm like always trying to go normal.
Okay.
So,
I mean, well, is it always in that spot, like 100%, or do you kind of like just let it go wherever?
I try to, whatever.
Okay, so let's do it down the middle then, just so that it'll be even all around.
And like I said, very low maintenance with my hair.
Alright, so I'm just going to remove, just because we know that we're definitely cutting a few inches off the front, I'm just going to chop these ends off just so that way we're not wasting product on them. So then it's going to just come off later anyway.
Can't help it, my heart hurts when I see a big cut. Hey, baby.
And then at the end, we'll do the actual cut and clean it up and all that. But just so we're not wasting product for no reason. let me go grab the swatch book so we can look at some colors.
Okay. Kind of like, what was it? This one with a little bit more like copper tones though.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's nothing here that's like an exact...
No, not at all.
What we were talking about.
And there never, ever is.
So for her color, I ended up mixing a the aftermath of everything. Not too terrible. Alexa, off.
Arming away. Exit now.
Okay, hello. Like 8 hours later, we can finally sit down and chat. I never ended up having a chance to do my hair, by the way. I was able to get it mostly dry before my first client got to the salon, but that was about it. And then I was just like back to back the whole day. I was there for 6 hours, so it wasn't too bad. And so sorry if I was kind of cranky at the beginning of the vlog. I think I was just hangry, honestly, and just like kind of stressed. I didn't eat anything all day until I got home from work. So I ate dinner. I'm feeling better now. I'm drinking this little bit of wine straight out of the bottle. It's been one of those weeks. So let's catch up a little bit. Since the last time that I vlogged, my family and I booked a vacation. Oh, I'm so excited. So at the end of May, which is right before my birthday, because my birthday, mine and my boyfriend's birthdays actually are at the first week of June. So we rented a beach house in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm just happy that I have something to look forward to, because I feel like for the longest time, I just felt very blah, and I felt like I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't seeing anybody. So it was just like, I don't know. My boyfriend and I mentioned this a few vlogs ago, but we are moving in together officially, and we're moving in to this cute little 1-bedroom cottage that his parents actually own. And I'm really excited about it. It's like the perfect situation because they're like up in the woods. It's very private. There's tons of land, so it's gonna be great for Benny. And great for me because I just prefer being somewhere that's like more quiet, especially with filming videos. Having street noise can make it really difficult. But the house that we are moving into needs a lot of work because no one has lived there for many years. It's just been kind of sitting there. They've been using it as storage. So it's dusty, dirty, lots of cobwebs, bugs, all kinds of stuff, and just like old furniture and just what you would expect a house that hasn't been occupied and that's just been used for storage would look like. Just tons of random crap just kind of thrown in there. So my lease here is actually going to be up at the end of May when we go away on vacation. So when we get back from vacation, I'm going to have like 2 days left in this apartment till I have to be out of here. So we wanted to start the process now because we know that the house needs some work still. It needs to be cleaned. We wanted to paint, just like fix some little things up, get it moving ready, and then gradually start moving our stuff in little at a time. That way we're not like super stressed and having to do it all in one weekend. And I want to have all my stuff out of this apartment before we go away on vacation. So that way when we come back, I can just clean and then hand in my keys and be done with it. So this week is when we started the whole process of clearing everything out and cleaning, and it's a lot of freaking work. So yeah, it's just been a crazy weekend. Also, in that house right now, we don't have internet set up yet, and neither of us get cell phone reception. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we just were up at the house the entire time, slept there and everything. So I was like totally disconnected from social media and everything. And it was nice, but at the same time, when I got back yesterday, I just felt so overwhelmed because I had so many emails to get back to, so many text messages and DMs, and then the apartment itself like needed some attention. My poor plants hadn't been watered. So I feel like right now I'm like kind of almost living in 2 places at once and trying to juggle like 2 homes. I wanted to start this process early so that it wouldn't be stressful and hectic, and then somehow it's still managing to feel stressful. But I am going to vlog that whole process of moving and fixing the house up and all that stuff. So if you're interested in seeing more of that process, stay tuned. Once I'm like moved in and all situated, I will share that. And it's just gonna be so good for Benny. Like the whole time that we've been up there this week, he's just been loving the outside space and being able to just run around in the yard. And it's been so good for potty training purposes because he didn't have a single accident while we were up there. Wish it could be like that in my apartment now, but it's just more convenient because he can just get outside right away as opposed to here being in an apartment building all the way on the top floor. It's not as convenient. But anyway, those are the updates. That's what I've been up to the last few days. I started watching the show called Your Honor on Showtime. It's amazing. Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad plays the main character, and it's so good. If you liked Breaking Bad, you'll really love this show. So yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my night, relax, watch the rest of that show, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I have work again in the morning. I only have 1 client though, so it should be a real quick, easy day. I'll see you in the morning. Hello, good morning. It's the next day. I'm getting ready to leave for work. I have 1 client at the salon today. She's super, super sweet. I did her hair a few months back, and it was her first time getting her hair colored ever, and we did a really, really subtle balayage. So today she is in for the same thing. I just did my eyebrows. I just fill them in wherever I have any gaps with a little bit of brow pencil, and then I use this Got2b gel to hold them in place, and it literally keeps them up and bushy looking all day long. But I wanted to style my hair and add some waves to it. I have been not putting heat on my hair nearly as often. I know it probably seems like nothing has really changed to you guys, because I feel like whenever I do heat style my hair, it's usually when I'm filming, because I want to, like, you know, try to look a little bit pulled together. But I wanted to record myself doing this because I've been doing something a little bit differently recently that's been helping my style last so much longer. This is not a new trick by any means. This is nothing crazy, but I just hairspray my hair before I curl it and then hairspray it again afterwards. And this is a trick that, like, I've known about forever, like even before beauty school, but I never did it because, I don't know, something about applying heat onto like wet hairspray just made me cringe, honestly. But I don't know, I tried it out a few weeks ago and it really makes such a big difference, and now I've been doing it on pretty much all of my clients too. And I'm using the Kenra Volume Spray Super Hold Hairspray, which I absolutely hated when I first got it, but I feel like now at this point I am actually starting to really like it. The only thing that's annoying is that it does leave residue on everything around me and it feels really disgusting. Yes, Benny? Yes? You see him? Hello. We're gonna go to the salon today and you're gonna play with your sister. If you're a little bit new here, my dog is 4 months old and I adopted him back in January. And my boss has his sister, one of the other puppies from his litter. And it's perfect because we get to bring them to the salon when we go to work, so they get to see each other and play, and it's super sweet. But yeah, like I was saying before, every time I would wash my hair, I would blow it out straight and then I would curl it pretty much every single time. And I would do that 2 times a week. And it was just starting to take a toll on my hair. Like, even despite being as gentle as possible and using the best products possible, I was still starting to get breakage, especially because my hair was bleached. So I had went back to my natural color, like whenever that was, last month or something like that, just so that my hair could grow out and I can just leave it alone. And I started cutting back on applying heat to it. So now I only do this process once every 2 weeks. So doing it like 4 times less frequently than I was. The rest of the time I literally just let it air dry, and it's been making a really big difference. Like, my hair already feels a lot healthier. So last night I finally posted my boob job video and I keep checking the comments, and so far everything has been super supportive and positive, so thank you guys so much. I was honestly hesitant to share, and I did vlog the whole process, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that video, it's the one that I posted right before this vlog. I was vlogging the process because I was like, you know what, I want to have this documented just for myself, and in case I do decide to share it, you know, I want to have that as an option. But I really wasn't sure if I wanted to, because I was just nervous about, I don't know, like, it was something that I literally just did for myself, and I know that, like, you know, some people in vlogs might be able to tell, but I'm not the kind of person that's like showing my body off all the time. So majority of people probably wouldn't have noticed. And like, I literally just did it for myself, and it was a very private, personal thing. So I was like, is it anybody's business, really? Like, am I obligated to share? But then I was just thinking, I know that people would probably appreciate the information. It could be really helpful for anybody that is considering getting the same thing done. And I feel like plastic surgery, although people are definitely becoming more accepting of it, I feel like it still has a bit of a stigma, and the only way that we can get rid of that and make it become less taboo is by talking about it and just being open and honest about things that we've gotten done. And somebody did comment asking why I'm only bringing it up now 5 months later, because I got my surgery back in October. So like, why, you know, haven't I mentioned it at all in any vlogs or anything? And it's because like I really wasn't sure if I wanted to share. And I think too, when you're like in the healing process, like it was something that like I knew I had wanted to do. I had been researching and thinking about it for years, but it's a big thing to do to your body, and I really wanted to wait till I was fully healed and had my final results and knew that I was like truly happy with my decision before I shared, because anytime you're sharing anything on the internet, you are opening yourself up to judgment and to criticism and the possibility of getting like hate comments. And I just didn't know if I was ready for that yet while I was still in like the healing process. But now that everything is healed and I know that I'm happy with my results and I don't have any regrets at all, I feel like I can handle it more. You know, if anybody has anything negative to say, it's like whatever, I can let it roll off my shoulders. Here is how my hair's looking. And then what I do sometimes too, if I feel like it's looking a little bit frizzy, which today it's actually not too bad. I've been using the Kenra Dry Oil Conditioning Mist. Lightly spray a little bit of that from a distance. It smells so good. It smells like, I don't know, dryer sheets or something. But that just adds some softness and kind of helps reduce any frizz without like weighing it down or making it feel greasy or too shiny or anything like that. So I'm just gonna finish getting ready real quick and then I'll see you guys at the salon. So my Saturday client, like I said, a few months ago, we did her hair color for the very first time ever. And she originally wanted to go very subtle since she had never had her hair colored before. But this time around, she was ready to add a little bit more, go a little bit brighter, but still keep it very natural looking and blended. So I just did a freehand painting technique with clay lightener, which is the same thing that I did the first time around, but this time I just added a lot more. I did finer pieces. For her toner, I did equal parts 7P with 7N and 8V. And you can see this is what her hair lifted to before applying the toner. So I just applied the toner with a bottle right at the bowl. And then we just did a little bit of a trim, and she did want some longer curtain bangs, so I added those for her. And then of course my camera battery died. So I was only able to get some after clips with my phone, which I feel like didn't really do the color justice, but it was really beautiful in person and she absolutely loved it. So I didn't end up recording an outro clip. That's going to be it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.